Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. On this beautiful Sunday, just started my live. Welcome, welcome for joining. Hello, hello, everybody who's new here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. Do this work 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. Today, I'm live. This is the only place where I do mini free readings and more profound reading, 5 minutes dedicated for a small donation of $13, 13 euros. So if you're interested in a 5 minute dedicated with me today, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. That's my picture, first and second and third options are platforms to donate. Welcome, welcome, love and light. Thank you for being here, Scorpio Rising and Signorina 3111. Thank you for joining. Hi, Nunu. Happy Sunday, sweetie. Thank you for being here in my live. Don't forget to keep tapping and liking my live. Follow, subscribe, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you. This is the place where I do mini free readings. That's really easy. First name and specific question in the comment box if you're interested in that. And if you want a 5 minute dedicated reading, then get yourself on my VIP list. At this moment, the first person that is getting themselves on my VIP list to go to my bio on TikTok. First, second, and third options are platforms to donate. Only a minimum of $13, 13 euros, depending where you are in the world. And don't forget to put your name and question in the comment box. You'll be first on deck. In between my VIP readings, I do mini free readings. And of course, we'll do a lot of things more. Let's start warming up the cards. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Really ready for this beautiful, beautiful new week to start. If not, let me know in the comment box. If you have any questions, then please ask them. No problem. We'll start with the collective. And then I'll go straight to 5 minutes mini one on live free readings. So I'll pick for sure my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok will be picked first. And then of course, anybody gives me a lot of energy because they are at random. If you want a reading for sure, then please get yourself on my VIP list by going to my bio. First, second, and third option will explain you how to get yourself on that platform. Okay, let's start doing first the collective. Just a minute. Let's see what Spirits wants us to know today. Okay. What do we need to see? What do we need to know to start off this live? Let's see what Spirits wants us to know collectively. Okay. We need to stop running away from things that doesn't suit us anymore. And that's in the physical part. It's so easy to go somewhere or to just not deal with something or just like jump in our phone on social media or put a television program on or watch Netflix, whatever. It's time to really be with ourselves physically. And that's also a tricky one because we can be then really physically and shutting down our phones, like being really polite and listening to everybody and to our spirits telling us what to do. But then still we can like think about the future or think about the past. But the past and the future doesn't exist in the now. So being with ourselves physically, connected with ourselves, grounding ourselves, and just being with everything that is happening now. And then sometimes anxiety starts hitting us up. And that's the problem because then we're thinking about, yes, but tomorrow and in a week and in 3 days and oh, in the past that happened. No, because that makes it really a problem that you're balancing, not yourself. So the message of today is to take a cup of tea or coffee, whatever you like, or even maybe a nice glass of wine of rosé, and just sit with yourself in the moment, being very awake in the moment, really looking around like, Why am I feeling something? And is there something in my face at this moment that I need to feel like that? Because often we feel anxious, but there's nothing in our inner circle to make us scared physically. So spirits is saying that that is the base of nurturing. And then the most important step comes in, and that's breath. When we're just in the moment, and whatever feeling we're feeling or anything, and we can't find anything now with our eyes, because it's not tomorrow now, it's not an hour further now, it's not the past now, people that hurt us are not here now in our face. So whenever that feeling comes up, or you want to escape, or you want to go into that feeling, you just take a deep breath in and you just blow that energy out. Just keep blowing it out till you find the moment that you can just sit with yourself, being very aware with what you're doing and what you're taking place and what action you are taking, and then just start your day. So today it's really important, actually a good lesson to do every day from this week, whenever. Doesn't need to be in the mornings or in the evenings, whatever you have a little bit of time, just lock yourselves up somewhere and just try doing that exercise, because then you will be balanced emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and you'll see opportunities that otherwise you will miss out, or warnings you will miss out, and then really live them in the future or miss them in the future, and then your past comes back and say, oh, it wasn't gifted for me in the past and now I missed it again. It was because you weren't present. So being present with yourself, and that's really difficult because we need to accept ourselves as we are, as a total person, as we are. And that's very difficult. And that's the first step. If you want love, if you want money, if you want a better job, if you want a puppy, if you want, start by loving you and feeling you deserve it. And that step you can only create today by just sitting with yourself and not running away from yourself. So good luck, sweetie. Thank you all for being here. This was the collective of today. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm live again on YouTube as on TikTok today because I fixed the problem. Wasn't easy. Need to do a lot of turnarounds, but I'm live on YouTube as on TikTok. So welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me know that YouTube is working perfectly. I'm so happy. Okay. Today, I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here, and my name is Sasha. I do this work nearly 30 years off TikTok and on TikTok. I'm a breast coach, a spiritual coach, and a medium, and I use tarot cards to get really quickly to your answer. When I'm live on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, often, Sunday not every time, but today I am, then that's the only place to get mini free readings. If you want a mini free reading, then you just need to put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I try to pick as many as I can in between my VIP readings. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, for sure, during this live, they're only $13, 13 euros, depending where you are in the world. You just need to get yourself on my list, as KKN just did. Just go to my bio. That's my picture on TikTok over there, or read the instruction on YouTube down below in my banner, and just see 1, 2, 3 top links in my link tree are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. So the first person will be KKN. You get 5 minutes dedicated reading with me today about your question. So if you want that, just go there, put your name and question in the comment box, and you'll be after KKN on deck. In between, I do mini free readings. When you're my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok, for sure I'll grab your question. And otherwise, give me a lot of energy. Tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Everything works out. And on YouTube, only one person liked my live. Come on, people, tap that screen. I have so many questions already. Come on, you can just like it. And tap on TikTok. Thank you. Okay, let's start doing this minis. I'm gonna put a clock on 5 minutes and I'll start doing 5 minutes minis. Be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok, or Just give me a lot of energy and I'll grab your question with my eyes. Then I'll go to KKN's reading because she donated me. And KKN, you donated 12 euros, but it's 13. And yesterday you did that as well. So just for next, I don't care now, but keep to the new prices. They are new from this week because everything went up. All the costs of all this streaming stuff went up. So no worries. No, it's 13 euros, 13 dollars for a 5-minute dedicated reading. I know it's just new, but that's just something to keep it durable for me. Okay, so because it's all these pastings cost, they all deduct money, so I had to raise my price a bit finally. Otherwise, I'll just keep 2 euros. It doesn't really help me. Okay, let's get to this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Okay. No, I know. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweetie. That's why I'm telling you. Just next time, just know that. Okay, before I'm starting the 5 minutes. Lydia, you're my number 2 on my list. Thank you for donating a coffee. So I'm going to do 5 minutes minis. Then I'm going to do a freeze. Then I'm going to go to KKN's 5-minute read. Then I'm doing 5 minutes freeze again. So while I'm doing KKN's reading and I didn't pick you in the first round, just keep tapping your screen, keep liking, keep sharing, okay? Let's start doing minis for free. Sujan, could you check if my finance on upcoming months of 26? Okay, minis are 1 card, sweetie. What I'm seeing is you need to really be realistic. Your finances can only get better if you're realistic about your finances. It's like you don't really 100% really want to grasp what is going on and really know what you have. Maybe you live a bit in the future or maybe in the past. Just be very realistic. Starting owning it, knowing, and from that space, manifesting, that's the key, sweetie. So often, if you have some anxiety or problems, and when we have this card that you don't know really physically or are aware or living the life that you can sustain yourself, then breathe when you are running away from it. That was the collective. Start living in your real, realistic life. Okay, YouTube, let's check. Love and light. Hello, Sasha. I'm glad you're back. I want to ask if I come from Benito for watching my social. Will he stop doing that? Okay, let's check, sweetie. I'm picking up. I think yes, because I'm getting a yes. I think he will feel like you'll catch him, that he's caught. Asmina, what would my highest timeline look like? So you just want an open card? I don't really know your question, Asmina. There are specific questions because I'm just pulling 1 card, but I'll do that. So what I'm picking up is you need to experience being more a spiritual person. You are really very connected to your higher self, and that's really a big compliment that I'm getting from spirit, because most people just descend to this physical person, our mini me, that is actually a part of our higher self that lived all lives before and will live after, when our physical life will be ended. And the thing is, you are the higher self, so you need to start doing something. So if something's not working for you, if something's not getting where you want, you need to manifest, and you do that via breath. You go to your higher self because that's the gateway, and from that breath you can get wherever you want to be. You can manifest whatever you want to be, but that you need to feel that you're worth it. So that's what I'm getting. So I hope that's the answer to your question, sweetie, but that's really a beautiful, beautiful message. Nunu, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I would like to have a message from Dad. Of course, sweetie, let's check. I'm picking up that Dad is watching down on you and seeing that you are like, today doing this, a bit like not having a plan on the physical part of life. It's a bit like all over the place. So your dad is telling me to tell you, please get it organized. Get it organized, Nunu. Get it organized. Okay, next on YouTube, Scorpio. Greetings, Sasha. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining on YouTube. What is Ruth's opinion about me, past person? Let's check. I'm getting they see yourself as a strong person, a very strong person, and that means that scared them because they are insecure and they felt like they can't offer you anything because they feel like they need to be offering you something to keep you. So they feel you like a very strong person. Okay, next on TikTok, Sarah. Wayne's feelings for me, please. Of course, sweetie. Keep tapping my screen. Follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. I'm seeing that Wayne only carries you in his heart when he thinks about the future. When he's living now, it's too painful. So every time that he's like floating away and really like humming about future things, you are in his thoughts. So I hope that helps. Thank you for the likes, sweeties. Thank you for the tapping. Thank you. Keep tapping, keep liking. Thank you so much. Uh, let's see. Hi, Nimira. Thank you for joining my live on YouTube. Melbourne Twist. Hi, Sasha. Oh, thank you for liking, sweetie. How are my ex and third party? He dropped me for getting along. Please and thanks. How are they doing? They're not doing well. They're just grouping together against you because that keeps the balance. They just need like a common enemy. Now you are not that common person or irritation anymore. So now they start going against themselves like chickens and hens. Hen fight. Sorry, not chicken, hen fight. Hen fight, that's what I'm seeing. I heard, but then I saw the hens. Yeah. Sorry. I was a bit too quickly with my words. Any message for me, please, Adriana? Thank you for being my top one viewer, sweetie. I'm getting you need to continue what you're doing. Even it's difficult sometimes, even you're thinking, stop second guessing yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. You are on your path and it's aligned. If you want things to be shifted, then you need to tell spirit, hey, once I wanted that, but now I want that. And that's okay. There will not be any consequences because spirit is your navigation system like Waze or maps. You just put a destination in it and it will navigate you. If you take a wrong turn or whatever, they'll nudge you back to the straight. Wait, and not your mother that says, and I told you 10 times, and then the 11th time I'm throwing you out the door. So you need to start trusting yourself. You're okay. You're perfect. You're figuring it out on the way. You are a creator. You're creating your life and you're doing it beautiful. So start loving yourself, start accepting yourself, and just be okay because you're amazing. And that's the problem. You don't feel that because of your past and all things I know, but it's just a mini, just a one card. So really start finding that, okay? Okay, that was my 5 minute minis for free. I'm gonna go to KKN. KKN, where are you, sweetie? Please let me know where you're at. If somebody else still wants a 5 minute dedicated reading today with me, then get yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. I do them in between my mini free readings. So I'm going to do a 5 minute read for KKN, and then I'll do 5 minutes free minis again from YouTube and TikTok, and then I'll do Lydia's reading because she donated a coffee. Somebody else still wants a reading today with me, a profound 5 minute dedicated, then get yourself on my list in the next 15 minutes. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my list, or you can read down here on YouTube in my bio. Hi Latifa, thank you for joining. Okay, KKN, let's start doing your reading. Hello Sasha, I wanted to know why my work colleagues are treating me like I make a fuss all the time. I'm getting frustrated by them lately. I had a great time with them before, but now I don't know what happened. Okay, let's figure that out, sweetie. What happened? Okay, the energy that I'm picking up is jealousy. Jealousy. It's like you really know what you want to be, and everybody believes that you're going to achieve it. So the jealousy is about you achieving things. And when people know or feel that you're going to achieve it because you are on your life path, they get jealous because they see the easy ways. They don't see the hard work behind the curtains. They just see you on stage. And when you are on stage, that is when you're out and about with them, you're really like a person wanting to do it together, wanting to be part of, wanting, but they believe that they are total different energy, a total different person. They feel like you're gonna achieve and get to great things, and they think they and believe they're gonna stay behind because they don't have this attitude of work. They don't have it, and they believe that for them it's not there, it's not gifted because of this excuse and that excuse and this excuse and blah blah blah, and you have it all. So everybody thinks that you're going to be very successful financially, physically as a person, and they're just jealous. And when people get jealous, they just like don't take distance. And when people take distance, then they are confronted with the other ones, and then they need something that is common to group against somebody to stay together, and that's you. So how can you break that, sweetie? So it's just because you show that everything is so easy, because the truth is you were always backstabbed. Nothing was easy, nothing was gifted. The second thing is you created your own life today. You did it all by yourself. Nobody pitched in. Nobody helped you. I suffered a lot, but some of them I really love and enjoy. And some, yeah. And some are betraying me. Yeah. And that's the 7 swords that I have here, sweetie. But the ones that you like, you need to be more emotionally connected with that. Because, you know, when you are out and about and you meet people, you don't know their difference in finance or if they're married or in which postal code they live or whatever I live, but you just start a conversation out of interest, or you give somebody a compliment, or you ask, I love your hair, so which hairdresser did you go, or whatever. So the thing here is to stop talking about career opportunities and more to connect with them as you care as a person, what connected you in the past. So I tell them confidence things and they joke and irritate me. Yeah, because these are topics they know they're going to lose you. No, they don't take it serious because they think, yes, for you it works because you're so gifted and you're so lucky and blah, 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 blah. And that's what people do. And that's why, sweetie, listen to me very carefully. That's why people sometimes don't get where they're meant to be. And you have a bright future, because I see it in the cards and they're reading it correct. Because humanity are keeping you. Because there's this human consciousness everywhere we go. You know, when you go to church or you go to a mosque, you wear different clothes, you behave different, because there's like a conscious that, you know, you need to like be part of, or to be accepted, or to be entered in that society. And I use religion because that's really easy as an example, but that's the same with your job. That's the same to be a friend. That's the same as being in a community. Imagine that such I'm lucky. I've suffered. I know, and they're jealous because my boss always discussing with me. And yeah, so now your lesson now is stop about others, because that kept you small in the past. Stop about others. Every time you irritated, you're busy. Let them be them and just breathe it. Let them be them and let me be me. And that's what you need to do. You're doing nothing wrong. The only thing that you can do wrong is by following their energy, because toxic energy always brings you down, and that happened in the past. So you just need to accept that people need time. People are suffering themselves. People get jealous because they didn't do the work, and they know it somewhere in the back of their head. And then for you, they think you didn't, and you jinx it and you got it. But you know the truth. You're the only person that knows you 100%. So the big, experience and growth here is by letting them, because they don't know the whole story, stop taking the red pen and start correcting everybody's story about you, and start living your story and use all energy to you, because then they will see that whatever they say, you don't change, and in time they will reconnect with you. And the only thing you do is like a mother figure. You have compassion and you just keep connecting with them on an emotional level, not what they need to do or to get somewhere, or it's their way, they see it differently. That's why they will never get where you get, because you feel the truth. And when they laugh when you say something out of truth, then they're just not ready for it. And instead of wasting your time, you're not being paid to be a teacher, you're not being paid to be a coach, they're not asking you to be their coach. Just be emotionally connecting with them about emotional things like their mother, their sister, their boyfriend, their whatever. That's it. And just you keep all that energy and make something beautiful of you. Your 5 minutes up. think my life was easy, but it wasn't at all. No, I know, but it doesn't worry. They know, but they don't want to know. That's fine. You are not here to let people know what you know or correct people, because you will be all your life and use all your energy to let people know how you are. It's not going to work that way. You just need to know, I know myself the best. And, if they're not want to understand, that's fine. But I like them. So I keep asking beautiful, emotional, because I care. And after a while, they will have to see you as you are. But you keep going on, because otherwise, yes, because you care. If you don't care, they can't betray you. So just don't care and just keep going and just be kind to everybody. What I'm seeing for a card for self-help is to help you see your worth. So any attention is attention, good or bad. If you have children, you know everything about it. When they really want to hug, they're starting to hit you when they're 2 or 3 because they can't communicate. These are people that don't have the communication skills, and that's how they communicate. They're jealous. So you just staying empathically to them and emotionally connect them on things, and other things, just don't talk about it and say, okay, you do it your way, I'll do it my way. Fine, we can both have different views on it. But let's ask about, what are you doing this weekend? Thank you for donating. Who was that? Veronica, thank you. You're my number 3 for a 10-minute. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for all being here. Happy Mother's Day. You too, sweetie. That was for me last week, but you do have a great Mother Day. Everybody's here on this beautiful Sunday. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok when I'm live, because I work off TikTok and on TikTok when I'm live on TikTok, and that's Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. Like today, I do mini free readings, and I'm gonna do them now. 5 minutes of mini free. So if somebody wants a mini, put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random. It was amazing, Sylvia. Only the weather was really bad. I was wearing winter clothes here. The day before I was wearing t-shirts, but it was okay, because a bit like Middle Ages feast with then cold weather. It was really fun. See the horses, see live, see everybody dressed like in the Middle Ages. It was fun. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated with me today, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my yes, I had really fun, and the kids too. To get on my VIP list, there are only 2 people on my list, so you'll be number 3. If you want a mini, then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just see in the banner below how to get yourself on my list. Okay, I'm gonna do 5-minute minis. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Okay, so tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. 5 minutes is starting now. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers from TikTok always get priority. I have fun with laundry now. Oh my God, I'm doing it in between my life. So when I'm done, I need to fold some laundry. Latifa, do you feel I will have a future with Adnan if I give it a chance? I'm saying yes. The world is gonna change for you in a positive way. Sarah, when will Wayne call me, please? Let's check. I'm getting, he's putting that on the back burner because he has other issues at this moment. He has like no opportunity to create that space for you. Okay, on YouTube, Scorpio, greetings, Sasha. Is Bruce's opinion about me past person? We did that already. Signora. Hello, Sasha. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How to know why did Ben and Bree have a disagreement? I'm getting about future goals, what they want. One wants to do something else and somebody else wants. Melberry Twist. Hi, Sasha. Thank you for liking. How are you? How are my ex and third party? He dropped me. We did that one as well. Then we go to Sujan. Sujan, hi. What should I look forward in the remaining days of May month? Let's check to Jan on YouTube. I'm getting just everything, nothing special is changing. Everything just keep going the same way, sweetie. No difference, nothing. Okay, who will we pick on TikTok? Yes, it was a whole hassle. I was busy with all morning. I have to like click 100 buttons to get it working, but before I just needed to push one, but it's working. Don't know if one day it's gonna work again, but let's keep our fingers crossed. You want a reading? If you want a mini, just put your first name and specific questions. Shruk Sama 143. Yes, does Randy misses me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment not because he didn't like finish it yet. In his head, he feels like he can always like revisit your relationship and you will say yes. So it's put you on the back burner and just looking around if there's different things. He thinks that if he comes back with a good story, you will accept it. Will I keep my current job, please, Nick? I'm getting yes, and it's gonna get better. It's like some changes are gonna be. Once you accept that you're gonna keep your job, you emotionally can like release this anxiety or this feeling that you need to like always be like awake, and you try to think your way through your job instead of just following your intuition, because you're amazing and you're the best at it if you just like take a step back and just go by feeling. So yeah, do that. You got a yes. Nunu, how does Simfew feel about me? Does he check my social? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment, he's not checking out your socials. He's just busy with finding something to move forward in his life, like a new like project. Thank you, KKN, for your donation. You're number 3 on my list. Thank you so much. If somebody else who wants a 5-minute dedicated today, then get yourself on my VIP list. Thank you. Go to my bio. First, second, and third option will be our platforms to get on my VIP list. Yes, I got it, sweetie. You'll be my number 3. Chanel, will my old engagement rings sell this month? I'm getting not for the price you want it to be. So if you want, you need to lower it. Hi, Sasha. What do you see coming for me in the coming months? Nimiria. Coming month. It's a 1-card reader, sweetie. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, just check out my bar below. I'm getting you need first to take control of your life, and that should be your number 1 priority. Physically control of your life. So really knowing what is going on, really having everything under supervision and feel like you can create it yourself and take it back to yourself and change it yourself and make it as you want it. It's really the months of what doesn't serve for me anymore. I need to be able to like wean off those things in my life, and if I can't, I don't have the power. And why don't I have the power? So I need to get that power. So really breathe every day and just feel like, am I happy? Please, spirit, just show me anything that doesn't serve me anymore, and just like take my energy away, because I feel like there's a lot of energy like takers around you, but sometimes you just don't notice that. So you get drained at the end of the day and you're like, but I didn't do so much, so what's going on? So really a good thing is, before you start your day, is just to look yourself in the mirror and just say, please let me know, spirit, give me a nudge or give me a peep in my ear when something is draining, so I can change that. Okay, that's really important. Let's see who donated. Dakota, thank you for being my 4th person today on my list. Okay, well, thank you for being Letitia, thank you so much. I'm gonna do 5 minutes are past. I'm gonna go to Lydia's reading. Lydia, where are you? Just let me know. After Lydia, I'm gonna go straight to Veronica's reading, and then I'll be back for 5-minute minis for free. So while you're waiting for those 2 readings that are coming from my VIP list, then tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I'll be back for minutes free after doing Lydia and then Veronica. I'm looking for Lydia. Lydia, where are you, sweetie? If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated, get yourself on my list, okay? Just go to my bio. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on the VIP list, and you'll be read for sure. If somebody else wants to know more about self-healing and what the exercises I'm explaining and so on, and how spirituality works, I wrote a book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? It's really a self-help book full of exercises, really easy written to help yourself. Every chapter will bring you closer to yourself, and they're packed with exercises so you can go like chapter by chapter on your own level. If you're interested in buying my book, Dear Universe, Where is My Exit? All information is in my bio and on YouTube next to me in my image. You can, it's for sale in all Amazon stores, and it's really easy as Kindle version. You can download it, or you can just order it as paperback. Just find an Amazon store close to you, because then the shipment fees will be low. Okay, let's check. Lydia, let's start doing your 5 minutes. Okay, sweetie. Is it done and over between me and Nick Sucks? Okay. I miss you too, sweetie. He has, but I was live a few days, day before yesterday. No, Friday I was live. He has to give me back the money in July, so he's supposed to contact me. A part of that, do you see me will emotionally connect again? Thanks. Okay, so, okay, while I'm reading that, I'm getting the words all scrambled. So what it means is that what I'm getting before I'm reading the cards, and what I'm really feeling and what is coming through is like you're anxious. There's an anxiety here, an anxiety that is connected to this person. Yes, I understand that that person owes you a lot and there's a lot of things, but his anxiety means that he has power over you, and I don't like that. So that's why I'm pointing it out. It's not what you're asking, but it's something I want to point out. So it means, yes, that you are draining energy every day, and he's not worse of it, okay? He's not worse of it. Whatever you want to reconnect with him and be happy together, I get it, but not this version of this person. And for sure, when he's showing this behavior, because I don't believe he's a bad person at all, from the deep core of my heart, I don't think that. But his behavior is bad, and you still are giving him this energy. So he has the luxury, if I can tell you, to do this to you and still have the advantages of you, and not pouring anything back into it, because that's balance. Giving and taking should be always like exchange, because that's what spirit likes and that's what the world is all about. So he's now in a luxury position. Do you get it? He gets everything, and he doesn't need to pour because he's staying away from you, because connecting with you he needs to pour into. And you not by actually ghosting you or owing you, you keep giving. So you are his prisoner now, and that's what's going on. That's why your life is stuck on all levels. That's why you feel like short of breath. So the first step, before I'll answer your question, is please, because I care about you, start breathing and start finding your own energy back. Just, good morning, sweetie. Thank you for joining. Just start breathing and find your own energy back. Lydia, this is not good. Your head is all over the place. You're depleting your body and soul and emotion. This is not okay. And this has nothing to do with this person. This is a lesson you need to learn, because you were depleted in the past. And this is the lesson now here, like, Lydia, you manifested a lot. You want to get something. It's there for you, but you need still to listen here. And this is what you are on a crossroad. So you can only change him by choosing you and not saying, whatever he does. If he doesn't, by feeling, if he doesn't give me the money, I'll get it back some way, and he will get his karma. It's not upon to me. Of course, I have my rights and I'll state them. But how, if he wants to act as a child or will not take his, be a man, I'll get it the other way. And that's really important to have. No, I know, but even about those things, because that's what he's playing around. So even it's not just, it just shows him and it shows you that at this moment, this person is struggling. This person is in a toxic vibe created by something that you have no power over that. So you need to protect yourself. So is it done and over between me and Nixon? I don't believe that. I'm getting a no. This is a learning lesson, and I'm getting the high priestess. It means that you should now shut this person off emotionally and spiritually. You need to think, okay, he's going through something. I'm not his mother, because then you don't have the great relationship, because you don't want to be a mother figure. And I'll just do whatever I need to do that is coming on my path to move forward. And I'll just remind him of what we have, like a contract, a mutual agreement. And I hope in time he will be back a grown up. And then from that moment, we can have a conversation. And that conversation will be very fruitful. He has to give me back the money in July. So he's supposed to contact me. Will he contact you? I don't think so. So that's why I'm getting that you will just have to remind him the agreement in a just like a lawyer would send a letter, with no emotion. That, do you see emotionally connecting again? And I'm getting a yes, 100%. You're going to start over again. But the problem is, if you cave now, you'll be in the same situation a few months later, because this is him going through situations and him actually choosing the wrong path. And you need to say, listen, I'm not walking with you the wrong path anymore. I don't want that. I don't want you being in my path when you are walking on my path, when you're walking next to me. So I love you. I care about you. This is the agreement. It would be very grown up if you can meet them. And otherwise, when you're back to whom I know, the perfect person you can be, then reconnect with me. And otherwise, just So this should be the conversation you have with him spiritually. Okay? You need to take that power back, and you'll feel how much better you get to that you'll get back to yourself again and back to your balance. So breathe yourself, put your hands on your heart and just breathe for yourself. And everything that is pulling or moving, just take a scissor and cut that rope. And you'll see the moment you just can that day close your eyes in 2-3 days when you do the practice, and you just feel your heart and you're with yourself and you're really enjoying your energy. You'll see that person coming back to you, because that's what they need. But you're giving without asking something back. And now you're prisoned, and that's not okay. Okay, I'll take a reflection card for you to prepare you for a miracle. See, a miracle is coming. He's going to be back, and he's going to be an adult. But you need to prepare yourself. You need to create that environment that you both can meet as two grown-ups, and this behavior stops forever, because otherwise it's going to repeat, and you don't deserve that. So good luck, sweetie Lydia. Thank you so much for donating me a coffee. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm looking for Veronica. Veronica, you're next on deck. Veronica, you donated me and sent me a question. I'm gonna do Veronica's reading because she's on my VIP list, and then I'll get back to Minnie's, okay? After the reading of 10 minutes of Veronica, I'll go straight to 5 minutes mini reads. They are for free, first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but my 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok for sure will get read. And for sure, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. If you give me a lot of energy, I'll pick your question, okay? I'm gonna go straight to Veronica. Happy Sunday, sweetie. For 10 minutes read. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated that I just did for Lydia, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. They're just a minimum of $13, 13 euros for a 5-minute dedicated read. You can also book private readings via Teams, 20 minutes, 40 and 60. The prices are 40 euros, 60 euros and 80 euros, and the dollars are like a few dollars more, but not so much, because I just convert the price to dollars at that moment. Okay, you can just DM me or go to my bio and book them. Okay, let's go to Veronica's reading. Good afternoon, Sasha. Good afternoon, my beautiful Veronica. I'm wishing you a best Mother Day. Yes, it's so beautiful. I had it last week. My daughter wanted to celebrate it last week. She gave me breakfast on bed. My son was really cute, and they made like a stuffed, something like a doll. It was really so sweet. I'm still upset that V hasn't reached out to me. Is he feeling upset that we aren't speaking? So you want to know if he's okay. Is he ignoring me because he's upset that we aren't together and he wants to prove a point? Do you see him messaging me again soon within the next couple of months? I'm beyond upset that we went from talking every day, then sudden nothing. I feel heartbroken and I feel I did something wrong, and guidance from spirit. Okay, let's see. Yes, it was very sweet. They made it from a sock. It was so cute. They saw it somewhere on TikTok. It's like a little minion with two legs from a sock with long legs, and it has like a little face and then little eyes. It's so sweet. Yeah, she's the creative type. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, while I'm shuffling the cards, sweetie, I'm getting that he's ready to go on a new adventure. Yeah. So I feel like yes, that's true, Sylvia. Yes, that's true. I love that more than everything. I totally agree. So what I'm picking up on is that he's really stuck physically. So I think he's in an environment that he doesn't control. He's like adopted again, or he's visiting and he needs to behave. So that's what happened. The person came from feeling free again, feeling they had like something to say, to back a controlled environment. I feel that it happened like 7 days ago or something. So that's really coming through. But the thing is that you are also letting yourself believe that you live in a controlled environment, and you also feel stuck and don't feel like you can be or do whatever you want. So I feel that this energy is so heavy on you both because you both are experiencing the same. The moment that he was more in a free situation, he could take that heavy energy from you. But now him being in the same situation, he just can't. He's like running away from it, pushing it out, doesn't want to be confronted with that. The funny part of it all is, if I watch your energy, you put yourself emotionally, spiritually in that situation, because you're a free person. You can do whatever you want, but you don't want conflict and you don't want boundaries and you don't want to. So you just start believing that you are in this life and that's what you physically have, and you start behaving. So it's a bit like being in a cult, you can get out, but people make you scared to get out, and you can behave differently in the cult, but you don't, because and what everybody will think, and they will talk bad about me, and then this person, so I'll just, so this is really weird because he's living it physically and you are living it emotionally. You both have the same thing going on. So this doesn't match. This is too heavy. This just doesn't work for him. For you, yes. For him, no. So the question, does he feel upset not talking to you? No. He feels, actually, the moment he's like blocked you from his life because he's in a situation, he feels actually, because every day needing to react or bring something up or say something, it's tiring. And in the beginning, he got a lot out of it because you were his coach and you were his mother, but you start shifting that. So he's not getting anything out of it. And for him, it's too heavy. Nothing coming out of it. So what I'm picking up on is the first step is you redesigning and being re-aware of your life. You designed a life that you are living, checking boxes every day. That is not your life, that you're not happy to be, that you feel suffocated and as a prisoner. But in reality, physically, and I don't know if you saw the collective of today, but that was about that. You need to just like live now and feel now and see all the possibilities now, and the consequences in the future, they're not here yet. And the problems of the past aren't here yet, are gone because they don't exist anymore. So just live in the now. So as long as you don't shift this energy, I'm not seeing that person reconnecting with you. As long as he's still stuck in this controlled environment, I don't see him wanting to connect to that energy. Is he ignoring me because he's upset? No, he's ignoring you because the energy is too heavy. So the only way to start him reconnecting with you is you connecting with him from a different energy and in a different manner. Do you see him messaging me again with the next couple? No, he's not going to take any action towards you till you connect with him in a different energy, because that energy, it doesn't work for him. No. And we can talk about, yes, don't change for anybody and blah, blah, blah. I get that. But Veronica, this is not toxic. What he's, hi thank you for joining from France. Bonjour, bonjour. So what I'm picking up on is this is actually a wake-up call for you. And if you would change that energy for him, it's not toxic. Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining from Africa. That's really far from me. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, I'm going to do 3 minutes after this VIP reading. So just have a few moments of patience. So what I'm saying here is that to connect, you need to change your energy, but that's not toxic. It's good for you because where you're at now, you're not happy either. I am beyond upset from talking every day and sudden nothing. I feel heartbroken. I feel something wrong. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up. But how can you be heartbroken or feel like you did something wrong if you didn't change? And how can you, if you love somebody and they take a time or they don't want to be with you because for them it's too much, when you love them, you let go. You have a daughter. I mean, from the moment you give birth, you need to say goodbye to them because they get more and more independent. Doesn't mean you don't love them. So your reaction on this situation is actually not realistic. It's like this was something holding you like balanced in your current life to get through the day, but you don't. That's what we're always talking about. If you put that strength or that power on another human that you don't control and shouldn't control and never have to control, you will always get hurt. So instead of feeling angry, and you just need to think, oh my God, I did it again. Stupid of me. I took something that I can't control, that isn't in my reach, that is important for me to be a balanced person, and I gave that power away. So this is actually a aha moment for you, that you give the power of these conversations every day to somebody Not yet, sweetie. So KKN, you're after Veronica. So I'm going to do 5 minutes and then I'll be with you. So this is all about energy shifts and coming back in a new energy and reconnect with that person. Knowing that that person came from a controlled environment to a free environment, back to a controlled environment. When he was in a controlled environment in the past, you were his mother, you were his coach, and that's why there was a reason to communicate. Then when he went back to his out of control environment, you changed and shifted and felt like this is enough. I want to be, I want to have different kind of conversations. I want to talk about different things. So, and he accepted that, but now he's back to that. So the first step here, sweetie, because your 10 minutes are past, is really getting your energy back. Find out what is missing. Find out what's making you upset. Find out what is breaking your heart and start finding that within, or make today a promise to yourself to evaluate and put time in yourself and money to figure it out and to solve this problem. And then once that void is filled, you reconnect with that person, and then you can be a different person for this person. That maybe that works because you are soulmates. The card that I'm getting for self-growth in this situation is because it's time to rest. So this is just temporarily. This is a time out from spirit. He created it for himself because he needs to get back to a free environment. And you start understanding that your future will never be your future if you still keep giving this power of your balanced life, being balanced every day, to some people that you will never control. It's not done. Please revisit on YouTube. I told you 3 times. It's a lesson. And this is really a lesson of starting to look in the mirror and start accepting that you are running against the same walls over and over. And you have 2 choices, sweetie, and whatever you choose, I'm here for you, holding your hand and rooting for you. But one is that this is going to be a repetitive thing with anybody and everybody, and that will be your life forever because you give your power away. Or this is an aha moment and say, no, I'm on my self-growing journey, and it's my soulmate. They will always meet me because I'm confident, and I'm going to breathe out all anxiety and pick myself up together, and all this anger and all this energy going to nobody's use, I'm going to use it and invest it in myself to be a better version of myself. And from that version, I'll reconnect with him, and then it will be a better match. And you just wish he does the same, because that's where you always grow. Because if you look to the past, you always are growing in this relationship, ups, and you always get to this point to take a break, to reinvent, and to reconnect, because that's spirit, that's soulmate, that's not toxic in my opinion. So it's a good sign. So good luck, sweetie. Thank you so much for your gift. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. My pleasure. You too, sweetie. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday as today. If somebody still wants a mini free reading today, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box on YouTube as on TikTok. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but my 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok for sure, I'll grab your question. If you need to retype it, I'm sorry, but that's how it goes. If I can't see it, I can't pick them. I try to read as many as I can. I do 5 minutes 3 minutes, and then I'll go straight to KKN's reading and Dakota reading because they both donated. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated, as I just did for Veronica today during this live, because when I'm live, they're only $13, 13 euros, depending where you are in the world, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link tree on TikTok, that's my picture, are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. Or you can read the manual below on YouTube. If some wants to grow by themselves and be more closer to spirit, understand how spirit works and be able to do what I do, so you don't need to ask me anymore, then please buy my book, Dear Universe, Where is My Exit? It's a self-help book packed with exercise and explanation. It's going by chapter to chapter, so you can just like, yeah, practice on your own terms. And it's available in all Amazon stores. Just go to my bio if you want information, or on YouTube, it's next to my face. Okay, so if somebody's interested in Kindle version, you can just download it straight away, or you can, of course, order it in paperback and then just find a Amazon store close to your home. So the delivery fees will be low. Okay, let's start doing some minis for 5 minutes, and then I'll get to KKN's reading. Got started. Let's start on YouTube now. Scorpio, hello Sasha. Does Bob regret leaving me? Okay, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, sweetie. I'm getting this person feels for sure regretting. Thank you, leaving you. I feel like this person lost a little piece of their heart leaving you. So yes, I'm getting a yes, sweetie. Starfall from YouTube. Hi, Sasha. Can I have a general? Of course, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting you need to start spending on yourself. It's like you only accept gifts that other people gift you, but they never give you the gift as you want, and you gift and give to everybody because you feel the needs of everybody. So start first gifting yourself till you have everything you want, and then start gifting to others. So self-care, highest priority, sweetie, at this moment. Okay, on TikTok, Mama T, energy around me and my husband, things to expect this week. Just one card. So let's do around me. Yeah, the energy around you is really energy to progress for future goals. So it's the time to thank you, my sweetie, for joining on YouTube. Just to be laser focused what you want. And your husband and will join your path. And if you both want something and you can like move together because it's like plus plus, then it's fine. If not, not. So it's the week of concentrating about your future goals and having them very clear for yourself, so you can move towards them. Anything I can look forward to this week? Liv, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I'm getting you need to start saying more and more goodbye of your old you. It's time for the new you to enter this beautiful world with you. It's like emotionally and spiritually, you made that shift already. You reconnected to your higher self and start trusting not to be always on the driver's seat, but take like a backseat approach, because your higher self knows everything. And the mini me connected to the physical body with the mini brain sometimes doesn't know that. So you're not like thinking your way through life anymore as you did in the future, in the past. And for sure, I hope not doing that more in the future when I connected with you so many years ago. But the thing is, now you need to start living it. You need to start breathing it. You're not looking it. You need to start, moving it. You need to start being comfortable in it. Made a lot of realizations. Yes. And when you have a realization, that's your new awareness. That's your new you. So it needs to be also shown. And sometimes we're just like getting those things behind the curtains, but don't want to show the world, because then when it's out in the open, everybody has an opinion. So we keep it like secret, but then actually you're living after a while like 2 lives, and that doesn't work either. So at this moment, you need to start merging them. That's really important. Okay, let's see. Olivia Santiago from YouTube. Guidance on my workplace drama. Ooh, that sounds really tiring. Thank you, Liv. I'm getting you just need to be focused on future goals that are already set, and just keep reminding people about them. We're here to work. We have an agreement, or we have a plan. And all the lala, just what does it has to do with what we need to achieve or what we are communicating. Just bring it back to the basic. That's really important. Not go into that. And then when people try to pull they're just deflecting. And I think that the deflecting is because they just actually are panicking. They feel like they're not capable. So actually these are children of 2, 3, that having a tantrum. And the best way is that you stay focused and anchored and just say, you know, I don't know that. I don't know this person so well. Maybe they just had a bad day. So let's let that be what it is and just focus for why we're here and why we are paid. Okay? So bring it back to the core. So you're gonna be the mama duck. So get your ducklings in one line. Align them. I'm stuck. Mood swings. I need help, please. Better Voyager. Sweetie, I'm not a doctor, but let's pull a card for you, what you need to know. Okay, where you're at this moment, sweetie, and just breathe with me, is you, body, feeling anxious because you have not a straight view where we're going. So this is the time to make decisions. So it's like you have options, and only once you make those decisions, but you're scared you're gonna make the wrong decision, and I get that, but any decision is a learning curve. Every decision gives rest to the body because we agreed, you know, we know where we're going. And any decision that is a wrong decision can be corrected again. So start making decisions. I see you with a whole bowl of pasta, you know, these spaghettis all stuck, and you're just like pulling them, and then they're coming out and more, and your body's just like, I can't eat so much anymore. Can't we just take one, and every nut we find, we just keep shaking by taking decisions to shake, to pull, to take the right, to take the left. So the most important now is just to breathe with me and start understanding every decision gives space. Because all being in this huge spaghetti bowl, trying to get out of it, nut after nut, and not deciding how to get that nut or what step you're gonna do to get that nut unleashed, keeps you just going through life, you know? And the problem is when you're in this spaghetti shit, everything sticks on it. So you get all the other people's shit and all the toxicity because you can't cleanse yourself. There's no space for boundaries. There's no space to just be. So this is the first step. It's, if I can help you, it's just take the first decision that will create personal space. So maybe using the word no more. So easy. Every day from now and this week, if you want, you promise me to use the word no, and you're gonna use it productively. You'll see at the end of the week how much more space you have. Okay? So good luck. Start using the word no. That's what I've got for you. Okay, 5 minutes minis for free are over. So I'm going to go to KKN's reading. KKN, where are you, sweetie? I'll be back for minis after doing KKN and Dakota's reading. Somebody else still wants a VIP reading today, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first, second, third. Actually, my link trees on TikTok are ways to get yourself on my list. I'll be back for minis after doing the KKN and Dakota's reading. So in 10 minutes, I'll be back for 5 minutes. Minute. If nobody donates, then I'll say goodbye and see you all tomorrow. If somebody still donates, I'll stay and do more minis. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then please get yourself on my VIP list in the next 15 minutes. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to donate and get yourself on my list. Of course, you can still book privates with me today, tomorrow, whatever you want, via Teams, 20 minutes, 40 and 60 minutes. They are 40 euros. 60 euros and 80 euros. The dollars will just be converted from the euro to the dollar price that day, and you can just book them yourself by going to my bio, or you can of course DM me or send me an email. Okay, that's how we roll. Tomorrow I'll be live as well, so please follow, subscribe, like, share my live, and I'll do minis really soon once I'm done with KKN's reading. This reading is about 2 colleagues. Okay, that's fun. Let's start doing your reading, sweetie. I want to know about N, my female colleague. Okay, N. I'm just going to write it down so I keep those energies not separate. What is her opinion about me? can I trust her? And about G, male colleague, the same. Okay, so those two. Okay, let's get into N. Yeah, I'm getting N first. N. What is N? Who is N? Why do you want to know their opinion? Is that important? I'm getting all these questions while I'm... Okay, what I'm getting... Okay, N is a person that doesn't trust anybody really easy. They are, you know, at this moment, I feel like this person really still likes you and believes in you, but you're not yet totally accepted. Thank you, Shamal, for the roses. Thank you so much. So you're still, it's like this person they have this life. They have people they trust, people they don't trust, and people they give a chance. So you're still on that bench, on getting a chance. So I feel like the whole period that you're on the bench of getting a chance is the place where this person is making your life a living hell. So they really let you jump through hoops, and sometimes they are acting this way or that way to know who you are. So they're checking you out, but they're doing that because they like you. I don't trust her anymore because I was her best friend at the office and she didn't invite me at the party. That made me sad and I don't trust her anymore. See, that's why you assumed that she's your friend as you see a friend. This person, a friend is not everything to share. You weren't there yet. You're not there yet to take you to parties and to have you around. So you acting out now shows who you are to her. So she's a person that only have friends in her inner circle, but it takes a long time to get there. You're different in that. And that's weird because I don't have friends just from knowing them a few months. I mean, those are acquaintances. So this person has really boundaries, and not taking you to that party means that you're not in their inner circle yet, but it doesn't mean you're on your way to her inner circle. So what I'm getting is that you have a definition of something and an idea, but everybody has different ideas. And that's something you need to realize in life, that you have different ideas. So can you trust her? 100%, but you just need to reevaluate your position with her and understand that her definition is that you're not in her inner circle yet, and that's how she's treating you, and that's why this happened. And if you're hurt, I get that, but then you need to have a conversation about that. You need to say, listen, I heard you went to a party and I assumed that we were close enough that you would invite me too, but you didn't. So I understand that's not the case, or what, She invited the people she knows. I presented her. I will take my distance. I don't like her. Yeah, but that's of course, that's your part. You're asking me her view. So this is what it does. Yes. So you need to say, and I totally am happy with your reaction, 100%. Do I want this kind of people? Why would I be tested? Why do I have to jump through hoops? No, because you did that in the past, sweetie. And what did it bring you? That's the second part of it. It's not your question. But so I totally agree. But this is how she thinks, and that's her energy. And I don't like these people. They're too complicated. They'll never be in my inner circle. So something you can learn about it is that you're very awake. You could trust your intuition. And you're not a dog, you're not a show pony. It's yes or no. And that's your kind of person you are. And that's what makes you happy and good for you, Yes, let's go about J, because your 5 minutes are past. But I'll just do J as well, because that was the most complicated. Women are always more complicated than men to figure out. So that's why I started with her. But your 5 minutes are past. But J is something different. J is an attention seeker. He loves that everything is about me, 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 me. So what I'm picking up on is that as long that you're not taking his light away around the colleagues and friends, he will not distance you. So it's always about him. That's the most important. And at this moment, he feels like sometimes you take his light away. Sorry, the cards are falling, so I need to read them for you. So I'm getting that that's the jealousy we talked about in the previous reading, that you have it easy and you are gifted to get great opportunities, and that's why you're taking his light away. So as long you make him feel that everything is about him, you can trust him. He's a great ally. The moment he feels nothing is about him or things are becoming about you, and that is going on now because people are giving, then he can be a jealous type, and then you can't trust him. So that's what I've got. So see where you're at, or have personal conversation with him, how amazing he is and how thankful you are that he's helping you, and maybe say when other people are around, luckily Jay told me this and it helped me that, that would really help. I'm so naive and give my all but won't anymore because people are mean. Yeah, those type people are not mean. People are always good, but people behave wrong because they are also dealing with something like you deal with something. And the good thing now is that you can see that you feel it, that you taste it, and you just say people who are still struggling and are not their self and, are not balanced, I don't want them around anymore, because that's step one. And that's what somebody told me when I was 19 and in school, was an old teacher. He told me and he said, listen, the most important, Sasha, is to surround you with good energy people in your inner circle. And I didn't understand that because I was always helping everybody and understanding and thinking that it was me, not doing too much. And now, so many years later, I totally agree. So, and I live my life already for years like that. And that's perfect because I'm okay. So the card for self mirroring is to clear the path for something new. And that's what you're doing. You're following your intuition and you're clearing the path. These are not the people I want to. I need to connect with them in a professional way, but that's it. So room comes available. And I think that came in the reading that I put on YouTube for you yesterday, that you need to create a vacuum and you need to trust your higher self. Then it will be okay. Because as long that is, your higher self has the whole vision. You, with your little human connection, with your little human brain, thinks, oh my God, I'm all alone now. Everybody's mean, don't like people. I'm just going to have 7 cats and live on my own. No, because you're just saying no to this kind of energy. And once you say no to this kind of energy, there's becoming a gap, and then new energy, people can fill it. So keep going, girl. I'm so proud of you. High five. Thank you so much. Yeah. So be honored. You're not toxic and you don't need anybody because you're going to make it anyway. So once you make it, you don't owe anybody anything. So that's the positive, That's the positive. And you don't need to go to parties with negative people. You just want to go to parties with positive people. Yeah, but that's like that. That's how it works. Hi, Veronica. Thank you so much. So stop introducing people. Let them work for it. Thank you, Veronica, for your 10-minute read. You're on my list. Okay, I'm going to go straight to Dakota. Dakota, where are you, sweetie? I'll be back for 5 minutes, mini free readings after doing the 5-minute read of Dakota. There she is. Thank you so much for being here and donating. I'm going to do your 5-minute read right now. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then get yourself on my VIP list. No, thank you, sweetie. You're on the right way. You'll see it. First, you need to say goodbye to the old, and that's painful and annoying. I get that. But you need to keep looking further. You manifested it, you'll have to get through it. And the past needs to say goodbye. sometimes we don't need to do anything because we love ourselves more. And this is the right space to find that great love that you deserve, and to and start creating and designing this beautiful world that you deserve 100% and will live and will have. So good for you. Keep breathing every day and say, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful. It's hard, it's painful, but I'm doing great. Do that. That should be your mantra, KKN. That should be your mantra. And just don't give up. Dakota, let's start your 5-minute read. Everybody on YouTube and TikTok, please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my live. I'll be in 5 minutes back for 5 minutes. Free minis. So get your questions, first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So if you want a mini or one card read with me for free, then get your questions out there, because after Dakota's reading, I'll do 5 minutes minis. And then I'll get to Veronica's reading. Somebody else who wants a 5-minute dedicated today, this is a beautiful Sunday, for a small donation of $13, 13 euros. Then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get on my VIP list, or read the text below on YouTube. Okay, let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Share, share, share. Follow, follow, follow. Thank you. Dakota. Will Adam make a move? Okay, let's go to Adam. Okay, this is a question that is keeping and turning and going all over the place. Will Adam make a move? Will Adam make a move? You're looking for like every signal, everything. You're grabbing to anything that could make it happen. Superstitious, not superstitious, whatever. You really want Adam to make a move. I feel like you're so desperate that he needs to make a move. It's like you're even putting your life on pause to figure out if he's gonna make a move or not gonna make a move, and then maybe push the play button. Sweetie, this is putting you in a vulnerable position. Even I'm still mixing the cards. It's really something that I'm getting, that you do that a lot in your life. If you like something or you want something, or you put yourself out of the equation. You just shut yourself down. You just like stop living your life and just wait. This energy Adam doesn't like, and you are soulmates, so he's picking up on that energy. Secondly, he's holding you prisoner, so you're a prisoner of Adam now, because he's getting your energy, he's getting all the positivity, because you are soulmates, and we are spiritual, physically, and emotionally people connected with the heart and our higher self. That's the one we lean on, that's the one we trust, and that's the one that we should always confine with, because they lived with us all lives before, and will return back to that energy once our mini body life is over on this little mini body rock experience that calls Earth is over. So the thing here is, how can a human have such an effect on your life? So this person, what I'm feeling, is a person that is very insecure on a physical part of life. They connect very well with people that are very like, I've got it under control, that show that with makes and money and addresses and whatever. So you need to live the good life. If Adam wants to make a move, or will feel to do a move, he needs to know that physically you're living a great life, because his insecurity is living a life that isn't physically like good, balanced. So he really needs a physical like base, because when physicality is imbalance, like he will probably have to move or change his life or change his job or whatever, he just goes in a panic mode. So Adam will make a move. What I'm getting is, when you are a strong person and you fit in his physical life, he doesn't need to edit or change or do anything. That's what I'm getting. So I don't know why I'm getting that, and I don't know if you can like make that clear to this person, because what I'm picking up on, that's a bit of an issue. It's like you both are not living on the same street or area, or so being together and making a move and getting closer to each other has some question marks, and he doesn't want to change his physical life because it makes him scared. It makes him also, he feels like he needs to nurture people in his life or take care of people. So if you want Adam to make a move, you need to be confident and you need to express that you will physically adjust to his life. And that's the problem I'm seeing, because you have the same point. So there's like, this is in the middle, and till one of you maybe in time think different about it. I'm not seeing any change, Dakota. I'm not seeing any change. So that's what I've got. Hope it gives you an insight. So you can't change this person. You can only change yourself. But you shouldn't do anything you don't want to, because then it's not the time or it's not the person. So let's pull a card here for self-reflection. What I'm getting is to teach you to set boundaries. See, it is the time to say, this is what I want, and that's my future, and I'm not gonna put that aside for anybody. That's the lesson here. So I think maybe in time that things will change in both of your life, and it will change to a situation that you can create a physical life that suits you both with no changes for both. But that's just time. That's not now. So will Adam make a move? I'm not seeing that at this moment, sweetie. So good luck and thank you for your donation. Okay, I'm gonna do a 5 minutes minis for free. Somebody wants the mini, then get yourself on the comment box, first name and specific question. I choose at random, no guarantee. I try to read as many as I can. My pleasure, sweetie. Just be patient and live your life, and just say you're welcome if you're flexible, and or I first need to focus to get what I need to get, and then I'll be flexible, but not now. So that's a bit the energy you should like have with it. So it just keeps evolving to something that will suit you both and that you can jump on it, but not now. I'm gonna do 5 minutes minis, and then I'll do Veronica's reading. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. It's only $13, €13, depending where you are in the world, if you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today. If you want a mini, first name and specific question, they're just a 1-card read, okay? So keep the questions specific. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. While you're waiting to be read, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. I'm doing great, Sunflowers. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Andrea, for the beautiful text. Okay. Thank you, Andrea, from YouTube. Let's do your reading. What is the next action from Carlos towards me for the rest of the month on our relationship? Let's pull a 1 card. I'm feeling that he's taking more and more ownership to show that he's really like a person that can lead this gang, can lead this family, can be a real person that you can like lean on physically. So that's what I'm seeing. So being more and more like loyal and somebody you can like build on and trust. Chrissy, does Gus realize I have changed towards him? Thank you on TikTok, Chrissy. Let's see. I'm seeing that he can't see beyond of your past version. It's like, people when they meet you, they write a whole book who you are. And that's why first impressions are the most important. And nobody actually knows you because you're the only one that wakes up every day with you 24 hours and what's with you from birth till death, because we are a mini version of our higher self in a physical world. So we're living in this physical little bubble. So the thing is that this person, you can change whatever you want. He will never see it. So you're wasting your time. That's what I'm getting. I hope it makes sense. So yeah, you have two ways to go about it. You can take a red pen and start correcting everything, but that takes so much time, and they are the ones who choose to see it then differently or not. You can't like push them to see it differently. So you know what I do? I would just live my life, and maybe one day they'll see it, move on. This is just not worth it. That's what I'm getting. I hope you don't take it the wrong way, but you're just too good. You're too beautiful. You have like so much things for you that will unfold like in a very short period in the next 3 weeks. So he's not important. No, that's what it's just gonna hold you back, Chrissy. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I really don't, because he just not want to see that, and then you will have to prove it all the time instead of finding the love of your life that will pull the red carpet for you. And that's what you deserve, Chrissy. That's really what you deserve. So it's your choice. My opinion is like, you do whatever you want, but I just feel to voice my opinion because I really don't see him changing. And I don't want you to get hurt or waste more time on this person. It's a great person, but it chooses to be actually silly. And you don't have time for silliness. Do you get me? You have time for seriousness to go. You want to move on. You want to progress. You want to get your goals done. You want to meet them. And they are there for you. I get it. I feel it so much. And this is just like heavy weight that you're just like carrying, and not like him opening the road for you. He's just not capable, Chrissy. So that's just what I feel. So I would just say thank you, but no thank you to him. You're too late. Maybe in the next life, but not now. Maybe he will wake up, then you did something good or got something out of it. But that's my opinion. You do you, sweetie. I'll be here to support you anyway. Sophia, what can I look forward to this month of May? Let's check. Doing things together with others. So it's time to organize some like get-togethers. So if you need to have something done, then maybe make a party out of it and ask everybody to help, or start asking and stop pulling and doing it on your own. That's what I'm getting, sweetie. Dodja, what will happen to Jazz and Tere? Will they be caught soon? They are doing illegal activities in the workplace. Let's check. Will they be caught soon? I'm getting no. Nobody's still figuring it out, sweetie. So maybe you need to start speaking up. If you want that. It's their thing. What this has to do with you? You work there, that people pay you. If you have nothing to do with it and you're not their boss or you're not security, why be so involved in it? Love and light. Hello, Sasha. Does Anthony think it was a bad decision breaking up with me? Let's check. Did he thought it was a bad decision? I'm getting he didn't understand. He thought it would give him clarity, but it gave him the other way around. So he didn't realize how much he appreciated you once he finished you. That's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, somebody else who wants a mini first name and specific questions. I do one card read for free now. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today via YouTube and TikTok on my live, then please go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link tree. That's my picture over there. Are ways to get yourself on my VIP list, or you can, of course, read the instruction on YouTube down below in the bar if you're interested in that. So please know that. While you're waiting for your, thank you, Courtney, if waiting for your mini free, then please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, and share my life with somebody else that maybe needs some guidance. I'm an energy reader. Minis are for free at random, but of course, everybody gives me energy. I'll pick your question. Or if you are my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok, thank you for the roses, Veronica. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do another 2.5 minutes minis, and then I'll get to Veronica's reading. If you want a VIP 5-minute dedicated reading with me today during this live, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio and get yourself there in the next 15 minutes. Or you can also still book a one-on-one with me via Teams. Just go to my bio. You can find all information. For 20 minutes, it's 40 euros, $43. For 40 minutes, it's 60 euros, $60. Or for an hour, it's 80 euros, $83. So if you're interested in that, then please purchase them via my bio on TikTok or send me a DM or email, okay? You too, Love Marie. Happy Mommy Day. Let's see your question. What can I look forward to this week? Let's book. I'm getting you are busy creating like a steady base in your life that from there you can create better future on the way you're earning your money. It's like you're gonna achieve a goal, and the importance is not to care so much about people because that's holding you back. Just care about you. Tima from TikTok, a card. Hi Chelsea, thank you for the roses. Oh Tima, it's time to manifest. It's time to breathe and be with you, as I started the live with the collective reading. If you didn't see it, you can go after the live to my YouTube channel and revisit that. It's just the beginning of my live, because the whole live is recorded and you can revisit your whole life on my YouTube channel. If you don't know my YouTube channel and you're watching at this moment on TikTok, then please, it's the last option in my link tree. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you. So it's really important to be like connecting with your higher self, and from your higher self with the universe. I'm feeling that you're disconnected, you're short of breath. I feel like everything is like heavy and difficult and you're tired all the time. I feel like it starts with one simple exercise. Just breathe in and let everything just like glide. It's not changing your diet. It's not, I'm not a doctor, but in my opinion, it's not changing your diet. It's not going to beg more. It's not going to the fitness. It's not moving more. It's just you breathing more. Just, and you can do it everywhere, anywhere, whenever, wherever. Start breathing every day, every moment. Put like an alarm clock on your phone or your Apple Watch. Every like 15 minutes, a reminder. I need to breathe in and I need to breathe out. Keep doing that. That's the first step for a solution for you, okay? So good luck. Thank you so much for being here. And sometimes when people need an answer, that's coming through, Tima, so I'm just going to tell you, just breathe instead of answer. Just and walk on. They'll get the message, whatever they need to know. Spirit will answer it for you. That's what I'm getting. So play around with this a bit. It's easy, it's low-key, doesn't take more energy, and it will help you a lot. You'll get much more energized and people will see you differently. So this is what I'm getting that will make a turnaround for you. So good luck. Okay, I'm looking for Veronica. I have a 10-minute read. My pleasure, Tima. I have a 10-minute read for Veronica. Veronica, where are you, sweetie? I'll be back for minutes after doing Veronica. If nobody donates, I'll do 5 minutes minis after Veronica's reading. If somebody else wants still a 5-minute dedicated, then I'll do them after Veronica and the 5 minutes minis. So get yourself in the next 10 minutes on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First, second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, or you can also do something with gifts, but just read it in my bio. It's my picture first, second, and third option in my link tree, okay? And otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow, or you can still book a private with me. So all that information you can find on my bio or down below on YouTube. Okay, no problem, Veronica. My pleasure. Let's do your 10 minutes read. Just have some water, and then I'll start. Hi, Sasha. Thank you so much for everything. May I please hear from my mom? Of course, sweetie. This weekend feels really upsetting for me because, yeah, it's Mother's Day. Yeah, it's really hard. And I feel unloved and underappreciated by everyone in my life. Yeah, you are. You don't need to say, I feel. You need to start owning your shit, as we talked before. You are unloved. You are. And you're entitled to miss your mom because yeah, because she's not here. Sorry, I got a message from TikTok again. I did something that I'm not allowed. Okay, listening to TikTok rules again. Sorry, TikTok. Okay, so let's get to your reading. Because I feel like Mother Day, I feel involved, underappreciated by everyone in my life. I feel alone. I have been feeling more motivated than ever to leave my old life behind and feel less scared. I just don't think I'm going to happen as fast as I want it to. Okay, so the thing that you're writing is you should own it first. Because you think it's not gonna happen, it's because you feel and you think, no, you are unappreciated, and that's the reason that you're not motivated anymore to live in your old life. And the thing is, then you are on a crossroads, because you can or change your old life by telling people that they're not treating you correctly because you own it, then you can demand, or you just say like, okay, I created that, I allowed that, and it's way off. I'm just leaving it what it is, and I'm starting over again. But then your mom comes in. Starting over is something she didn't. And you know why? Because if you can't get it working or can't be you where you're at now, you'll never be you anywhere else. She just believes, and that's the message that is really coming across, that you starting over is running away and think that everything's going to be great. It's like starting over will give you everything you don't have now, or will solve all the problems you have now, but you're taking them with them if you don't solve them where you're at. That's what she's saying. So she's saying that you first need to find a different way to communicate with your husband and your kid and have a different kind of relationship where you're at now. So when you physically are in different places, nothing changes. So you are checked out. He's checked out. That's what your mother's saying. There are coming another person. The moment you leave, he's going to have somebody else, a woman. That's what she's saying. I don't know. That's what she's saying. So he will just replace you because he's okay with having you as a zombie in his house, as long he can play happy family life. Do you get it? And that's happening. You're living this happily family life, and he's okay with that. He's not running away from that. He doesn't want to be away with that, and you can't live with that. So the thing is, if that's the fear, because if you leave, you're going to be on your own. Like now, Vinny is in a situation, so he can't use you, so you're on your own. So again, what these people have that you don't give yourself, that you can feel on your own? That's something you still need to think about. That's actually the same question that came from the reading before. You give something to others that they can hurt you. Yes, straight away. Because he's not looking for the love of his life. One, he's not looking for somebody that is adoring him. He's just looking for somebody that behaves in a certain way, as you. He doesn't mind sleeping in two different rooms as long somebody just play housewife like you do. You know, there's no big shoes to fill here once he's gone. And there's a lot of women that will say yes to that, for sure, from a different country. So that's what I'm getting. So, yeah, do you get me? So then that's the fear, because you know that. You know that. He's a good catch. And for him, nothing much is going to change, because he will have the power. And then we have your daughter that he can play around with. So, you know, I get it that it's frightening you, because you still didn't create a situation that will work if you're not there physically, or him there physically. And your kid is something you both chose for and should be your highest priority. So you need to find a way to raise that kid already, even you're in the same space, but in a kind of way that if you are not in the same space, you can raise that kid the same way. Do you get it? And that starts first with stopping to be his cleaning woman, his cook, his nanny, because he will solve those problems. And it's gonna be a court case, and you'll have to be able to afford it all. And on paper, if he solves the cook, the nanny, and the cleaning woman, we're done, no? Then the judge will say, yeah, but you can't even pay for a lawyer, and you don't have a house, and then you have, and the kid will need to leave school, and so this is cutting in your finger. That's what your mother is saying. Yeah, I'm just talking about your mother. She says that your fear is that, yeah, is that your marriage is a marriage that you made a contract physically, and you need to resolve that as two human beings that went into it. And then emotions and annoyance and aggressive and abuse and you don't bring that into the physical contract. You need to find a way, now being still together, to be able to dissolve it by finding a different way to live together, that you're not a maid. Because when you love somebody, you do some extra for somebody, but then they give you something extra back. And that's not happening. So that's what I'm getting. Do you get it? So I'm sorry to ask about Finny. I understand it was heavy for him to talk to me. I just thought we could find joy and happiness in connecting with each other. Does Finny feel it's completely over between us? Does he still have faith or desire that one day maybe me and him can have a future together? I will one day be getting my life together in my own. Do you think he will be there at the end? Thank you, Sasha, feeling so heavy. Yeah, but what I think and what I do has to do with the steps you take today. Your future doesn't exist, and you're so busy with the future and you're so busy with the past, but your life is derailing now. Now. Vinny doesn't want to connect with you because he's derailing his life and has to be back in a kind of controlled environment. So he's like a child. He can't take care of himself, or he's not allowed to take care of himself. So that's totally wacko. And that's happening now. That's why he's pushing you away. And you are acting as a child that is grounded. But you're an adult. And think with chores to make Papa happy. So we'll open the door by cleaning and cooking and being a good nanny. I mean, hello, Veronica. Where are you? You're a woman. You're smart. You're accomplished. You're a mother. You're the mother of his child. I mean, where is the pride here? Where is the factuality? Where is that people need to treat you as you are? But you're not promoting yourself like that. So as long you can't love yourself and really know today who you are, all the titles you deserved, all the things, thank you, all the things you achieved, all the check boxes you have, everything you went through, and what you have is connected to you, that you created, that you nourished, that you raised, that you made, and you're not putting your name underneath that. I mean, what is the future? The same as today. Nothing's gonna change, because this is your energy, what you're putting out, and this is what you're getting. And you did that in the past, and then you woke up and you were like, okay, this is my way, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna own my shit, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. And then everything started unfolding your way, and then now you're back there. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. But you're back where you're in the back seat, feeling sorry for yourself. And actually, you should think, why am I feeling this way? Why do I allow myself to feel this way? Why am I in this situation? Why people treat me like that? When a person is rude to me, I just sit and I'm like, what? What? Where did it get? Well, did I miss something? Is this person crazy? Who are they to say that to me? I'm shocked. Doesn't give a shit. But I'm shocked that humans dare to do that, because I would never do that. But yeah, everybody's different. Do you get it? It's different energy than, yes, insult me, please, because I'm so horrible. I mean, or I'm sorry? Did I hear it correctly? See? Different, huh? I'm just showing energy, huh? Not what I'm saying. I'm just expressing. What you put out is what do you attract. Work with that, sweetie. Just be busy with that. Just start with that. Just breathe and feel the hopeless one. Breathe and feel the confident one. Try, because you found your confident one already. Yeah? This is just not the end. This is not over. This is just a setback, but we just need to practice now. We have the confident Veronica and we have the unconfident Veronica. So practice with it. Breathe in and feel the unconfident, the scary one about the husband being angry to you because you didn't clean, or the daughter made a mess, or the one thinking like, I had an amazing day. I gave my daughter a great opportunity to be creative. And if he is so small and stupid that he cares about one stripe, he pays a cleaning woman, he buys a new table. But life is not about a stripe on a fucking table. And move away. This is different energy. Do you get that? Play around with it. You know, you do whatever you want, but that's just my advice. But you don't need to take it personally at all. Hi, Walter. Thank you for donating. You're next on deck. So, do you get it, sweetie? Do that. So, I'll pull a personal card for you, Veronica. Because you're being guided towards something brighter. See? That's why you need to do this exercise. You guided to something brighter. So, everything is positive. 2 days ago, you also got positive. These are self-reflecting cards on our own progress. So whatever pain you go through, whatever like punch you are getting, or whatever setback you have, you're still moving forward. It's not because it feels great we're moving forward. It's not connected like that at all. Do you get me? So yeah, it's just spirit telling you took a wrong turn. You have my book. Read my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? You just took a wrong turn. So spirit is guiding you, if you want to, as I'm giving you an exercise, if you want to. You don't need to do nothing. We love you as you are, because you're beautiful, to get back on path. Yes, she just took the wrong turn, girl. That's all. But you're my friend, you know, and I'll just be here telling you. Because I'm very honest to my friends, also to my clients. I'm very honest. What's Lorraine's true feelings, thoughts, and intentions towards me moving forward? Okay, yes, sweetie. So know that, okay? So good luck, sweetie. Wish you all the best. And thank you for trusting me and being here in my life. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 minutes mini. So if somebody still wants a mini for free, then put your first name and specific question. After the 5 minutes, I'm gonna go to Walter's reading. So if you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did for Veronica, or I'm gonna do for Walter, then please get yourself on my list. This is the last minutes to still have a 5-minute dedicated reading with me for a small donation of $13, €13, depending where you're at in the world. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option explains you how to get yourself on my list, or you can read the text below on YouTube. Somebody else still wants to grow, wants to be able what I do, don't want to need anybody, wants to be a better person, wants to understand themselves better, then please buy my book, Dear Universe, Where is My Exit? It's a self-help book. I explain how spirituality works, and you get exercises. So every chapter you finish like a step, so you can do it totally on your own time. And it's available in all Amazon stores. You can download it via Kindle, then you have it straight away, or you can buy it as a paperback and just find an Amazon store close to your country or in your country, so the delivery fees will be low. If you still want a one-on-one with me today, tomorrow, whenever you want, then please send me a DM or send me an email or go to my bio on TikTok. You can purchase 20 minutes for €40, $43, 40 minutes for €60, $63, or 80 euros for an hour, $83. Okay, so if you want that, that's possible. They're all via Teams. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 minutes minis and then get to Walter's reading. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated after Walter, get yourself on my list is your message. Now, while I'm doing minis, stop my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I choose them at random, no guarantee. If you want to be read for sure, then please donate. Don't ask, please, because if I pick you, I don't have a question. I can't read you. If you want to be read, just donate. It's only $13, €13 when I'm live. It's really nothing. It's a coffee in Amsterdam. Just get yourself on my list if you really want to be picked. And otherwise, just give me a lot of energy. I think it's done with me. At this moment, he has no opinion if it's done or not done, Veronica. He just wants to have, he just wants to be free and be happy. Yes, one from Starbucks, of course, with all the little extras, Sylvia, not just the black coffee. That's boring. We deserve the one with all the cool ones. The Instagram picture worthy one, you know, Sylvia, that one. We're not gonna drink plain coffee. Only in Portugal I drink plain coffee because that's good coffee. But otherwise, we need the cream. We need the sugar. Everything that is bad for us. Oh my God, is it true? Oh, I left 3 years ago. Oh my God, it's really bad, Sylvia. Help! A coffee here costs 80 cents. And when you go to a crazy, like fancy bar, it's €1. And it's good coffee. You know? Oh my God. What? For water and a little bag full of plastic? Oh my God. Your prices are crazy over there. Oh my God. I'm happy I'm here. It's crazy. Oh my God. Okay, Mama T, please, what to expect during Salah from my husband and his family? I'm getting they will just like show you that you are seen, but nothing like extraordinary, like a small gift. Yeah, when you have 2 teens, in this time of space with the prediction of everything getting more expensive, I'm happy where I am and being self-sufficient. Aline, if I apply for the manager vacancy that's coming out, will I get it? Okay, sweetie, let's check. I'm getting yes. Deidre, will Terrell regret losing me one day? 100%. Every day he's getting that realization, baby step by baby step. Okay, let's see. Love Marie, is there anything good and positive coming my way soon? I'm getting yes, but you need to work hard for it. It's to do with your energy, making money, quibbling for 13 euros without sauce. Oh my God, still 13 euros? I remember 3 years ago, I had to pay like 7 euros, and I thought that, and that was with sauce, and I thought it was crazy. Oh my God, it's like double. Life just double. Crazy. Virgo Moon, thank you for being on YouTube. May I get a general message, please? Thank you. Yes, of course. Oh, I'm getting something amazing. It's on its way. It will come like a holiday. It's just temporary, but you need to make space so you can enjoy it, because it's gonna come and you'll be like, oh, but I need to do that, or I promised that, and you'll not take like full advantage of that thing that is coming. But it's temporarily. It's not staying. So if that good thing that you manifested comes your way, you start using the word no to everything and everything that nothing to do with that thing that is coming, and you're gonna take, swallow, drink, taste it totally. It's yours. You need to bathe in it, because that creates a next opportunity for you. Okay? Everything needs to cave for that opportunity. Could you please pull a card for me? Yes, of course. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer, Lynn. I'm getting, you need to do self-care, start investing in yourself, start treating yourself, start buying presents for yourself. If you have a bath, buy a nice bubbly bowl and be a queen. Buy some rosé, enjoy life. Because if you want other people to do that for you, this moment, you need to do it yourself, because you deserve it. Okay, I'm doing great, Jackie. Thank you for joining. Can I get a reading card? Yes, I'll just do the last one, then I'm going to go to Walter. Oh, time to do naughty things. It's not time to start a diet. It's not time to, my pleasure, sweetie, time to like commit to something that is great and smart. It's time to just do anything you like, even you'll regret the next day. So be naughty, Jackie. Listen to the little devil instead of the little angel, you know. Okay, I'm looking for Walter, because Walter donated. Walter, about Lorraine, you want to know? The future? Yes, the true feelings, intentions. I'll be back for 5 minutes. Personal growth cards when I'm done with Walter. So if you're interested in that, stick around, tap my screen, follow, subscribe. And if you still want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me during this live, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link list. I'll wait to get yourself on my list, or you can just read the banner below on YouTube. Okay? Walter, what's Lorraine's true feelings, thoughts, intentions towards me moving forward? Let's start. What's going on? Okay, I feel like this woman doesn't know what she wants. While I'm shuffling the cards, I'm getting really this energy. She doesn't know what she wants. I feel like she's all over the place. I feel like she's starting some projects but not finishing them, and everything's just laying around, and that's you too. You're also like a kind of project that sometimes is revisited and sometimes it's left behind. So I feel like chaos. This woman doesn't have like grounding. It's like chaos all over the place. So you are a little like thing in that chaos. You're a subject, or you know, something in the chaos. So you are on the table. So if you take the whole chaos of her life and we would just like put it in a big like basket, like this, like take all the things from the floor, all the projects, you know, we put it all in a basket, and then we take a big table and we'll just throw all that on the table. you'll be bits and pieces of you and what she wants are in that, in all the clutter. So I totally get you ask this question because as you being you, what does that mean? What does that mean? I get it. So you're part of her clutter. You surely are on that table. I believe that you take like maybe 20% of the clutter, but that's it. So what I'm getting is that at this moment, her head is not in being with you. Her head is not being secluded or busy with you. She just wants you as a friend. She wants to use this 20% of you when she needs it, but she wants to do all these other things as well. So I feel like she doesn't have time. She thinks she doesn't have time. She thinks that her life is too complicated. She feels like she wants to give you more because I do feel her loving you and really wanting to be with you. But she feels like she can't get to that space or can't create that space because other people need her, other things are happening. Um, and that's normal if you're not organized. You know, when you're the weird stuff is, for example, when I worked 40 hours a week in a building, I came home, I had free time. Now I work from home, sometimes from the office, or I go to a space, but I'm quite flexible. But I never have time because I'm busy all the time. You know, this time from going to your job and back where you could just like concentrate on yourself because there's nothing to do. I don't have that. And that, you know, she just, and then you need boundaries. You need boundaries to create time because you need time capsules to move forward, to build things with people, to be a mother to a child. You need to build capsules to be one on one with them. I mean, otherwise, time will pass. So she's not capable to build this time capsule to be with you, to investigate it, to have those conversations. And when you build a time capsule, I don't mean just meeting each other for coffee. Meeting each other for coffee and both have the mindset on talking to each other and wanting to move forward and knowing what we want or figure it out together. She's all the time with her head somewhere else. So this woman loves you, Walter. This woman really wants physically more from you if she could push the pause button. But she's totally convinced that she doesn't have the time and that she just can't do it because other things are more too important. And it's because she doesn't see the view. You can go two ways with this. You can go one way with it. This is my opinion. And start helping her declutter and help her figure all the things with the other people and the other things, and then hope that she will ever have time. But this is going to be a work in progress that never ends because when something is finished, it will fill again with something else because she has no boundaries. It's not that she will then take that time and put it in a time capsule for me and Walter. She's just not capable or doesn't want that. I don't know. It's her life, her thing. Or you need to have a conversation and start explaining what your needs are and demanding a time capsule from her, but start really small. And maybe that will help her realize that it's possible. So helping her here will not help anything. So yes, this woman loves you. Yes, her intention is that nothing is going to change. Not because she doesn't want to, because she's not capable to. And you have two ways to move forward here. One, to help her solve her mess, but then other mess will come and you will always be helping her solving your mess. Or really demand a time capsule that she can be focused like maybe 10 minutes a week and then maybe 15 minutes a week and then so on, and start building from there. Baby steps. The card that I'm getting for you, Walter, is a self, like, you know, about your own self-development on this planet or rock, in my opinion, to teach you how to receive. So this is happening to teach you how to receive. So you can choose to help somebody and receive nothing and hope that they will notice and then give you something. So you're a beggar. But she can always keep ignoring the beggar. That's her right. Or you can start demanding something back. So if you want me to help you with that, so that will be sorted, then I want a dinner with you, that you really are with me and we talk about those topics and you really are present. That's creating a capsule. So it's up to you, Walter. It's up to you. Thank you so much for donating. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you all for being here. I have nobody anymore on my list. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today during this live, this is your last chance in the next 5 minutes to donate. I'm gonna do mini free readings, but I'm starting with your card, how to progress and self-reflect. So if somebody wants a self-reflect card, then just put your first name in the comment box. They are for free. I choose them at random, but I try to read anybody. And if nobody donates in 5 minutes, I'll see you all tomorrow. So let's start. Who wants a self-reflection card? I'm not doing mini free readings anymore. Just self-reflection card. If somebody donates, I'll do free mini card, 5-minute reads again once I have a donation, but I don't have a donation. So I'm just doing self-reflection cards. Latifa. Okay. I have to clear the path for something new. So Latifa, that's quite clear, no? You need to clear the path for something new. So anything or everything that doesn't suit you, serve you, help you, just let it go. Don't give it attention. Put it in a box and put it in the attic. Maybe start physically doing that as well, is what I'm getting with you. Sylvia, to remind you of your power. So something is happening to you to remind you of your power. You're more powerful in a situation that you think. That's why this is happening. That's why you need to act again. And you're like, why? I don't want to. It's a waste of time. But I need to make a point. So do that. Okay? Veronica. My pleasure, Latifa. Thank you for letting me know you understand what I'm saying. To open doors you haven't seen, Veronica. Is that not a beautiful card for you? I think it speaks for itself. Then put your name, Sujan. Yes, Sujan. Yes, if you want a card, just put your name. Sujan. To open doors you haven't seen. Oh, that was Veronica. Sorry, I'm going to go to Sujan now. Sujan, what does Sujan needs to know? To help you grow stronger. Sujan, so whatever is happening to you financially at this moment, it's to help you make you stronger. So say thank you, universe, but maybe give me another way to learn that lesson. Then maybe you can jinx whatever is going on, because I don't feel like it's very pleasant. Thank you, Veronica, for your donation. After these 5 minutes, I will read Veronica and I'll be back for mini free readings. So know that. After those self-reflection cards, I'll do mini readings again. Yes, just wait after the reflection card and Veronica's reading. I'll do 5 minutes free reading. Max, I have to help you discover your true potential. So whatever you're going through, whatever is like annoying you, whatever is holding you back, you think, or is frustrating, it's not. It's making you stronger and showing that you can do that, and that you start trusting yourself and start seeing you in a different light, because you're much stronger than you give yourself credit for. So that's why this is happening. You can show your true potential. Love Marie, let's pull a card for you. I'm getting to help you grow stronger. So whatever is happening on your working life that will create an opportunity for you in the future, because we did some readings already today. This is why. Then we have Gabriella. I have to help you find clarity. So whatever is going on that is annoying and frustrating you, and maybe you still don't have the courage to deal with it because it's frightening, you will have to make that decision. You will have to speak the truth. You will have to be honest with yourself, because that will help you find clarity. And once we have clarity, Gabriela, then we can start designing our life. If we don't know, we design our life on quicksand and it will all drown. You need to know everything. You need to build a good foundation that you as human on your own and keep floating, because you have contracts with the ones that keeps you floating, physical contracts, or you can provide for yourself. Otherwise, you can't build. You can't build. Live. Oh, I didn't live already. No. I have, because you're being guided towards something brighter. So all this questioning, all this that is taking you off track, and all this hesitant, maybe I had to do something different in the past, in my love connection, in my business connection with my father, or in my family. Stop. It doesn't suit you, it doesn't help you, it doesn't free you, and it doesn't make you move forward, because you're being guided towards something brighter. So you just need to sit on the ride. You can't do anything. You just need to sit on that ride and trust. And in the meantime, have a party, have a drink. You can't do anything anyway, so why bother? So good luck. Okay, I'm going to go to Veronica's reading. Veronica, did you send me an email with your question? My pleasure, sweetie. Veronica, do you still have a question? You gave me a... Yes, there she is. Bye, Sylvia. I'll be live tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, next week. So, thank you so much for being here and helping me out, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, Veronica's reading. Let's start doing her 5-minute read. Hi, Sasha. Thank you for everything. I need to take my power back. I wanted to ask about my dad and my brother. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. You're so kind. I do wish I had more moral and emotional support when it comes to leaving Eddie. The spirit and or my mom think that I should be honest with my dad or my brother Eric that I want to leave my marriage. I think my dad intuitively knows I'm unhappy. Do you think if I open up to them and speak my truth, it will help me get the ball rolling and have an emotional support from them? Or should I just keep this all private and do it on my own? I just don't know what that could handle the stress. And I don't know how much of a support Eric can be for you. Okay, but that's, again, the thing is here again, you are answering for others. The question is here, knowing your dad and knowing your brother, do you need that? Do you need their support? Secondly, if you're just blabbing, they will have, and you don't ask them what you want from them, they will automatically start creating in their own world, your dad in his world, your brother in his world, what they think you need from them. And the problem, what you're saying, I'm so worried my dad will stress too much. And Eddie, I don't know what he can offer me. It's because whatever, you never ask something specific. You just throw something to them. And then they don't know what to do with that. And they don't know what you want. And they start spiraling because they feel like they need to give you something back because they both love you a lot. And then you get from Eddie something that you don't need, and you get from your dad that he's very stressed because he can't remember or invent something he can do. So the first step here, before you bring other people in this situation, that should be good, because once you bring it out, it becomes real and it becomes true. So then things really start to evolve in the physical life, because now it's just a fairy tale. You know, you're doing nothing physically at this moment to get to that position in your physical life. as we saw in the readings before. And that's why you get scared, because you're not preparing yourself, and you will not be ready once you jump because you're doing nothing. So maybe the first step is telling your dad. Maybe the first step is telling your brother, but in a way that you tell them what you need from them, so you can't be disinvolved. The only thing, when you tell somebody and you tell them what you need, they can say yes or no to it. So your dad can't be stressed. It's easy for him. He can say yes or he can say no. The only thing is that he feels guilty and he says yes and he means no. But you know him better to know that. So that's how you bring it to the reality, something you can't take back anymore. But then you start building your support system. And your support system is built when you are very honest. But then you need to start taking a step back again before you annoy these people with that. And you don't annoy them. You make them a part of your life. And people who love you want to be a part of your life, but you feel it as annoying. So this energy needs to change. You need to feel like you're bonding. You're bringing each other closer to each other by being real, by being honest. Because these people never really connected with you all these years because you're not honest. And that's your mother talking now. So, hey, being not honest to protect somebody is also building a rift between a relationship, and that's you. As maybe Eddie is not honest to you and your father is not honest, but that's then on them. But you decided not to tell them for what reason ever, and that's okay. But that made this relationship be what it is. And it's not 100%, because only where there's 100% trust and you feel not judged, that are real relationships. And yeah, people can judge me, but if I don't listen to them or don't take it seriously, I can still have a real relationship with somebody that is judging me all the time because I don't take it personal. So that's also how you deal with it. So the first step here, sweetie, it's what do you need? For your dad, you need a vision for the future. You need to know what he can offer you or help you with achieving. That's what you need. So actually, you need some help from your dad. Physical help. Maybe move, maybe help to find a place for you, maybe something. So you need to find out what your dad is wanting to help you physically. It's from my dad, physical, I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So know you have, yes, you can get. And if you have that mentality, you get everywhere. And with your brother, you need emotional support. You need a boy view. You need a man's opinion. You need a man's vision. So that you need to ask. Because if you don't do that, they will figure out something else that they are not happy to give. And that will be very complicated. So that's what I've got. Hope it makes sense to you and gives you clarity, my dear. But for sure, that's smart of you of wanting to do that. Let's pull a card for your growth to help you find clarity. Yeah. You need to know that what your dad can help you physically and your brother emotionally, because that will give you clarity more about this and make it more real and make it more happening. So I'm totally on board with my reading when I have this card. He also went through a divorce himself before he met my mom, so I feel like he would understand me. Yeah, but the problem is your dad will want to fix it, and then he starts being stressed because he doesn't know how to fix it or feels like he's not capable. So you need to tell them what you need. Be very specific about it. And before you can ask that, you need to know what you need from them. So stop like giving unfinished books to people or unfinished letters. So they have to like figure it out themselves, because you will be not happy when you get the results, and they will feel stressed when you ask them. Yeah, my pleasure, sweetie. But I think that's really one of the good questions about you moving forward with your life. So I'm very proud of you that you're now in this energy and not in this freaking energy that you were before. So we were talking about those two energies. This is the energy I was talking, and then we have the other one. So start playing around with that so you know which energy to use for which situation. Okay? So good for you. I'm so proud of you. Okay, if somebody still wants the mini, you have 5 minutes to put a question and I'll pull a card on it. So if somebody wants to know something, then just put it in my comment box. After 5 minutes, if nobody donates, I will be back tomorrow. Yes, you too, sweetie. Thank you so much for all your gifts and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna do 5 minutes mini. So if somebody still wants a mini free reading, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Just put your question in. Miss Aquarius, hello Sasha. May I have a general message, please? Thank you. Yes, you need to focus on building more emotional connections that feel true to you, where you feel safe. So you just need to start looking to everybody in your life and start putting a label on it. Is it an acquaintance, or is it a friend, or is it family? And start putting your time towards how important somebody is. Because at this moment, good friends are not getting the time they deserve. That's what I'm getting. Tawa, does my husband stuck my WhatsApp thinking I will message him? Does he miss home? Let's see. I'm getting yes. A yes. A yes, Tawa. Somebody else who wants to know something before I go off live, please let me know in the comment box. Sumita, when will I move abroad? I'm getting you need to first create a reality what abroad is. Start creating that for yourself. Once you know that, then it will come. Latifa, thank you for being my top one viewer. Don't know if you answered me. Bit quiet. Will I be still positive when we meet? Atan is a bit quiet. Will I be still positive when we meet? I'm getting that he feels that he's not the highest priority with you. And of course, when he met, he was like enthusiastic. So he's waiting a bit on your energy, depending which energy you bring to the table. So he's taking a backseat approach, sweetie. Sasha, will I be okay? Virgo moon. Let's check. When you have anxiety, you need to breathe, Virgo moon. Yes, everything is unfolding towards the future. I'll pull a card on it. An emotional. Let's pull. You help you discover your true potential. So this is all happening to help to discover your true potential. So everything's going to be great. And if you get anxiety, that's just the fresh breath of new direction telling you something new is coming, and your body's like lazy, because our body's always lazy. Oh, I need to change, and all the routine will be different. Oh my God, I don't want to. And then you get an anxiety, but it's actually you waking up to something new and telling your body to get in shape. So when you feel anxiety, just breathe and say, I'll be great. Body, get inactive. Let's do some workouts. Let's do some meditation sessions. Let's do some yoga. So we are ready to take the next challenge. See? And then we're one-on-one. Then body, mind, and spirit will be balanced. So your body feels too weak and is not ready, or is too lazy for the next step that's coming. And then we are scared because we feel that we will miss out. So always check your spirituality, emotional, and physicality when anxiety hits you. So good luck. Good luck. Do some stretching. Start with some stretching. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting, Virgo moon. But nothing to worry about. Will the money from dollar enter this week? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting not this week, in the future, but far. I don't know why. Sumita, when will Matteo and I communicate again? I'm getting it's gonna take a long time. It's like 4 weeks. Yeah. This person is busy with something else. And once that's over or that's done, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, but for sure it will give it to 4 weeks. Will I be paid by Slate Pub for my article? I'm getting no. And it's because They don't. Okay. If you want to be paid, they need to know it's not a one-time thing or something. So maybe you have more things you can offer them or something. They just think it's a one-time thing. You help them, they help you. You should like really convince them that something more serious can develop from that. So this is an intro to you, and that could change everything. So you need to negotiate. That's what I'm getting. Hope it makes sense. Did you set 4 weeks? I'm getting minimum 4 weeks. Can be much longer because he's busy with another project. That for sure will take 4 weeks before it ends. Maybe a year. I don't know. He's busy with something else. They're still unfolding it. The woman didn't make her decision yet, is what I've got. Okay, thank you all for being here. I wish you all the best. I'll be live on Monday, tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. Don't forget to like my films, give some comments, tap my screen, follow me. Everybody on YouTube, on TikTok, you can revisit all your readings, the whole life on YouTube. If you want to, just go to my bio. It's the last option in my link tree. You can still book one-on-ones with me. You can find all that information on my bio, or you can buy my book as well, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit, on any Amazon store. All information on the screen on YouTube or in my bio. I'm gonna say goodbye. See you all tomorrow. Wish you all the best. Bye, sweeties. Just a minute here. Gonna say bye-bye to everybody. Just a minute. Yes. Bye-bye, everybody. TikTok. Have an amazing Sunday and a great Monday. Bye, sweeties.